Get ready to have your mind blown, because these coins are anything but ordinary. What looks like simple pocket change could actually be worth thousands, yes, thousands. We're about to uncover some hilarious myths, shocking truths, and insane errors that make these coins worth way more than you'd ever expect. Spoiler alert, you might want to check your piggy bank after watching this. Buckle up for some coin chaos. Top 1. The 1975 new Pence 2p coin was part of a reissue of British currency after the decimalisation of the pound in 1971. The British government decided to revalue the old coins into new denominations, leading to the creation of the new Pence series. The 2p coin was among the first to be produced, with an updated design, and it featured the inscription New Pence on the reverse side. What makes it valuable? This particular coin is often sought after by collectors due to its rarity and the fact that it was produced in limited numbers. Although the 2p coin was meant for everyday use, the 1975 version is sometimes seen as an anomaly, as a very small number was struck in error, contributing to its scarcity. Common errors and misconceptions. Incorrect minting year. This 1975 year can be a tricky marker for collectors. Some 1975 coins were accidentally struck with a different date on the reverse, making the coin rarer. Condition of the coin. Many collectors overestimate the value of this coin if it has been heavily circulated. Coins with wear and tear might not reach the $2,500 mark. Misunderstanding of value based on mintage. Some people believe the value is derived from how many were minted in general, but it's really about how many were preserved in excellent condition. Coin grading errors. Improper grading can undervalue this coin. If a 1975 coin is labeled as being in lower grade, its value drops drastically. Overvalued by online sellers. Many sellers online price the coin based on inflated listings, which could be misleading for first-time buyers. Confusion between 1971 and 1975 editions. There's often confusion between the 1971 and 1975 editions of the 2p, leading to inaccurate value estimations. Top 2. The 1971 new Pence 2p coin was the first year of the new decimal coinage system introduced by the UK. The coin itself was minted in copper-plated steel, and its design featured a rose, thistle, shamrock, and leek, symbols of the four nations of the UK. This coin has become a staple in the world of collectors, mainly due to its role in the transition to the decimal currency system. What makes it valuable? This 1971 coin has a special significance, as it was the first to bear the phrase New Pence. The coin was produced in a limited run and has become one of the most highly sought-after items by collectors, with some even reaching an extraordinary value of up to $5,000 depending on its condition. Common errors and misconceptions. Mistaking it for the old pence. Many people confuse the 1971 new pence with earlier old pence coins. The significant distinction is that the new mark makes it valuable, and that's what makes the year so special. Misvaluing based on that first release notion. Some buyers think a coin is valuable simply because it's the first release of the series. However, minting errors and specific conditions drive up its value. Damaged coins priced too high. Many sellers offer damaged or heavily circulated versions of this coin at inflated prices. A coin with noticeable scratches or discoloration will not be worth $5,000. Lack of proper authentication. Counterfeit versions of this coin can sometimes be difficult to spot, and thus it's critical for buyers to rely on certified dealers who can authenticate the coin. Not understanding the coin's rarity. There's a misconception that because the coin was made in large numbers, it is worth less than it really is. In reality, only those in pristine, uncirculated condition fetch high prices. Overinflated pricing. Some sellers list this coin for a much higher value than it's worth, expecting potential buyers to fall for the hype. This can lead to unrealistic price expectations. Top 3. The 1979 new Pence 2p coin was another continuation of the decimalisation of British currency. This coin was part of a significant coin series that helped define the new era of British money. The 2p coin retained the same design as its predecessors, but due to some specific minting quirks, a very small number of these coins are thought to have been struck in error, making the 1979 version especially rare. What makes it valuable? What makes the 1979 coin particularly valuable is that very few examples of this coin are still in pristine condition. Some of these coins were mistakenly struck with imperfections or in smaller quantities than planned, making them much rarer than their counterparts from other years. Common errors and misconceptions. Fake error coins. Many sellers will offer fake or altered coins, claiming them to be error versions of the 1979 coin, which can be misleading. Lack of understanding of the small number minting concept. Although the 1979 coin was not initially seen as particularly rare, it was the small production runs and imperfections that later contributed to its higher value. Minting error confusion. Some collectors confuse minting errors with general wear. It's important to differentiate a true error, such as a double strike, from a coin that has simply been damaged over time. Condition misjudgment. Many buyers may believe that a 1979 coin in average condition will fetch a higher price, but it has to be almost uncirculated to reach the maximum value. Price expectation errors. Some collectors expect all coins from this era to be valuable. However, the high value applies only to those in mint condition, which many coins from this era are not. Over-reliance on coin age. Many people mistakenly believe that just because a coin is decades old, it automatically increases in value. Age alone does not guarantee worth. Top 4. The 1980 new Pence 2p coin was part of a larger set of coins that continued into the 1980s. By this time, the coin had become a familiar feature of the UK's currency system, representing a continuation of the post-decimalisation coinage. It featured a clear depiction of the denomination and was made from copper-plated steel, much like earlier editions of the coin. What makes it valuable? The 1980 coin is considered valuable by collectors due to its relatively small minting numbers and the fact that there were fewer 1980 coins preserved in excellent condition. Coins from this period that were stored well have seen their value grow significantly. The $600 price tag is often cited for coins in nearly uncirculated condition or with notable minting errors. Common errors and misconceptions. Incorrect grading by sellers. Sellers may grade a coin as uncirculated when it's clearly been circulated. Proper grading is critical in determining its true worth. Misidentifying coin types. There's confusion between the different types of 2p coins, as there were several issues released in the early 1980s. This can lead to errors in valuing a coin. Misinformation about error coins. Many collectors assume that any 1980 coin with a slight mark or misstrike is a rare error. In reality, error coins are usually much more specific in their rarity. Expecting high prices for damaged coins, much like the 1975 coin, damaged or excessively worn 1980 coins will not reach the $600 mark. Condition is crucial. Overlooking rarity in minting errors, errors such as off-center strikes or overstrikes can make a 1980 coin rare, but not every coin with slight imperfections qualifies as an error coin. Confusing with other penny values. Many people confuse this 2p coin with other denominations from the same era, mistakenly thinking they have a higher value item. Conclusion. Understanding the value of these rare British coins is more than just about having an old piece of currency. It's about knowing the history, the rarity, and the specific errors that make them stand out in the world of numismatics. From the 1975 new pence to the 1980 new pence, each of these coins tells a unique story about the UK's transition to decimal currency. By avoiding common errors, such as overestimating the value based on simple age or incorrect grading, collectors can better appreciate these historic coins and their true worth.